Hello, Internet! Welcome to Morton's Castle. As you know, I take game theorizing very seriously, and that is why with absolute certainty, I've dedicated my entire channel and YouTube career to making high-quality theories supported by football fields worth of evidence. If you have any doubt about that, I'd encourage you to check out Diddy is Depressed, because that definitive theory is finally getting a part 2. A part 2 I thought I'd never make, as Diddy Kong's depression seems so severe it was incurable. In that theory, we broke down with assurance that Diddy Kong suffers from chronic depression for a multitude of reasons. He's malnourished these days and considerably smaller than how he was in the past. He has low energy, as seen by K. Rool's Smash trailer, and his girlfriend Dixie isn't around a lot these days. Maybe they've gone through a rough patch. Regardless of these reasons, Diddy is concretely depressed, and the worst evidence of them all is his lack of racing in Mario Kart 8. Racing was once his favorite hobby, where he drove with his best friends, and then he continued along driving with the Mario gang for years. Diddy Kong no longer races. The giving up of his favorite hobby is a sure sign of depression. But wait, that's what this video is all about. Diddy Kong's depression is cured. Fellow theorists, we will explore a mountain's worth of evidence to prove that little Diddy is doing better, but the elephant in the room is the return of Banjo and Kazooie as the third DLC fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. This is monumental not just for the fans of the characters in the real world, but for the gaming characters within their own universes. The Kongs and Banjo go way back, and this is representative not just of common knowledge, but by the title of the reveal trailer, Best Friends. Diddy Kong and Banjo are especially close, as they both enjoyed racing together back in the day. As racing is Diddy's favorite hobby, Banjo's participation in their healthy and competitive sport becomes all the more important, as does their friendship. Other signs of Kong's closeness to Banjo can be seen in DK64, in Donkey Kong's treehouse, where a picture of Banjo resides in some versions. Also, the two series are closely located in the Mario/Nintendo universe as well. Rosalina is like all the way up here, but the Mario world is divided into a bunch of different kingdoms, such as Mushroom, Metro, or Sarasaland. Those are more civilized kingdoms, but as seen by Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, the animal world is also divided into kingdoms where the strongest animals rule. Donkey Kong's territory is close to where Banjo lives, and this can be seen in DKC3 by the many bears in the Northern Hemisphere, all whose names start with a B, just like Banjo. Diddy's physical and personal closeness to Banjo is what results in this great friendship, not their Rareware origin. But if their amazing friendship was so great, why would Diddy ever be depressed to begin with? Well, friendships don't last forever, and sometimes their ending isn't your fault. Sometimes things just don't work out. Like your best friend could move away, or they could outgrow you, or they could die. Banjo and Kazooie were sold to Microsoft, and it was one of the darkest times of Diddy's life. In part 1 of this theory, we analyze how the gaming world and our world are connected. Fourth wall breaks in games represent this. In Smash Ultimate, for example, Pit says Ridley confirmed, which suggests Smash characters know about Smash hype and speculation. And in the original Donkey Kong games, Cranky Kong destroys the fourth wall and says DKC2 is an unnecessary sequel despite him existing within it. With this in mind, Diddy Kong not only had to exist in the games without Banjo, his best friend, but he lived with the knowledge that Banjo would never come back, that Banjo was owned by an alien entity, and that all hope was lost. It is said that you only understand the value of friendship with someone when you lose it. That's why it's so important to enjoy and appreciate every minute spent with your friends and to keep as many relationships as you possibly can. After the shift of ownership for Rareware, Diddy obviously tried to be happy. He raced with DK in Mario Kart Double Dash for the Nintendo GameCube. and proudly race with Funky on the Wii. But only so much can wear on a man's soul before he breaks. So many years without Banjo crushed him, and along with the other aspects explored in the first part of this theory, such as malnourishment and low energy, Diddy's depression has deepened and he's no longer participated in Nintendo racing games. But things are looking brighter than ever. Banjo and Kazooie are back. I'm going to show you Diddy's face and the pure happiness on it when he saw Banjo for the first time in over a decade. You can see the happiness in him and the depression leaving. With less than a week after Banjo's return, you can already see the cooperation between friends returning. Diddy and Banjo work together to defeat Rabbid Kong in the trailer, and they taunt together. Gameplay wise, Banjo isn't back for us, but for Diddy, Banjo is back, and they're already having fun and going on adventures together again. Hopefully they'll be racing. Diddy is no longer depressed. With Tropical Freeze on the Switch, he can spend more time with Dixie than ever, and his relationship with her and his family is growing stronger too. The bro code is a sacred text, and now that Banjo is back, Diddy's friendship is back and stronger than ever before. Hopefully it'll stay this way. Banjo, Kazooie, you're home.